Alright guys, second moto, 30 laps, last race of the HRLSX season, here we go. It's about to go green, you can see the lineup, I'm not going through it because there's only like 80,000 people at this race. And here we go, green. Some people off to a fast start, some people off to a slow start. There's going to be a crash. Wow, I'm surprised there hasn't been yet. Oh, Tristan goes off the track there to be a crash sooner. Whoa, big two-wheel right there from Lil Case all over the place. Papa trying to work his way through the field, trying to lock in that championship. You can see Office pretty far up. He's trying to gain as many points on Papa as possible. Real Deal actually in the lead, looking to get his first one of the season. There's a lot of people still trying to do that. Ooh, Turkey goes down. And he's gonna, yeah, that might be it for him. He's gonna need to get a win this race to make it into the championship series. He might not make it, unless of course Sector does not get enough points to qualify. I'm pretty sure he will, but wow, four drivers right there go down all the exact same way, and that's gonna cause a lot of problems for them. But the big story here, well, Papa's back in prime position, but the big story here for me is that Real Deal is in the lead, and look who's in second, Rampancy. We have people that you have not won yet all year. You know, there's a lot of people that have not won yet that I'm still looking to get a win. And here we have two of them in first and second, in very good position to win, but you also have to think this is the longer moto, and the 30 lap moto, and there's definitely, you see Papa right behind him, there's definitely plenty of time to go. Plenty of time to go, and it probably won't end this way, but at least a good start for Rampancy and Real Deal. If they can hold on to this, they can definitely pull out the upset here and just take this win. Then you have Revenge right there in fourth, another guy that has not won yet, so I'm liking the way this is looking so far. Oh, is Papa gonna go down? Nope, he held on to it. Oh my, wow. Let's get another view of that. No idea how Rampancy does not go down here. Okay, so let's see this. Here it is. Wow. Yep. I did. Oh, and then he finally goes down. I was going to say, I had no idea how he didn't go down. Revenge comes in aggressively, and he ends up taking out Papa because of it. But he's being aggressive. He's going for his first win. He's just get out of the way and going for the lead, and it's working out. He's almost there. And then Papa and Turkey coming aggressively back. You know, Papa's trying to get that position for his championship. Office and Edwards still both are not out of it. They both still have a very good chance. It's going to be hard the way this race is looking so far, but they're both definitely not out of the battle. It may seem that way, but they both definitely are not out of it. And I just thought that I missed an amazing save by Luke in Moto 1 in that video, and I'm really disappointed in myself right now. When I make the montage, I'll try to remember it. I'm going to make a little mental note right here as on lap 11 of Moto 1. It was an amazing save. I'll have to put it in the montage. Whoa! As soon as I look away, there's a wreck. And Revenge and Real Deal just looks squirrely through the whole section. They finally go down. No idea how that wasn't a bigger wreck than it was. You see Papa aggressively getting back into that battle. Oh my god, we have like a 3 wide, 4 wide right here. Everybody's being aggressive going for this win. Tons of people in this front pack that want to win, that don't have one. And then there's people that already have one, they want one too. Oh! Little crossover right there from Turkey. It's just crazy battling up here at the front. You tell everybody on there. I was waiting for that to happen. I didn't mention it in the video, but I was waiting for that to happen. My controller charger's completely broke, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do the championship series this weekend because I cannot get my controller charged. So let's hope I can figure out a way to get it to work. For some reason, my 360 controller chargers, I don't think any single one of them has lasted more than like 4 months. It's amazing because I don't do anything with them. No, I don't do anything stupid with them. I just use them normally, but they break every time in like 2 seconds. So that's amazing. It feels like I'm spending like $200 a year in a frickin' charger. So I'm glad I have my Xbox One right now. That charger better not break. That would really piss me off. I've had so many 360 mics, Thank God I got the Turtle Beach, but I have so many 360 mics and so many, I probably spent, and then the controllers too, I probably spent $200 to $300 to maybe even $400 on just chargers, mics, and controllers freaking breaking. It's ridiculous. Seems that a lot of people have problems with headsets. I did until I got my Turtle Beach, and it seems like a lot of people have problems with Turtle Beach. My Turtle Beaches were fine for about 2 years until the left earphone went out. I can't hear out of that anymore, but they were good for a good 2 years, which seems to be 2 years longer than they last for most people. My Turtle Beaches were fine for quite a while. 2 years, hey, I'll take that. 2 years for $60. It's like I would have spent $100 on 2 years of regular 360 mics that aren't even as good. And then the chargers too. Mike spent so much money on that crap. They better be good for the Xbox One, because it's 360. I have not had very good luck with 360 hardware except for my actual console. Even though it's had some problems, my actual console still runs pretty well. It's just like 7 years old. Never had a red ring on it. It's one of the original white ones. So that's the one good thing. I've had to spend a lot of money on the hardware, the extra stuff, but the console itself has worked for a long time, so that's pretty surprising. I gotta give credit to my console. It's an old dude, but it still works. And Turkey just completely wipes out there. And Fuck Dead was in the lead for a second. It's Revenge in the lead, and Rampancy in second, and Real Deal in third again, and then Turkey in fourth. That's... I just wanted to check to... Yep, it is Turkey in fourth. So that means that there's four, the top four all have never won a race before. Crazy. The top four currently all have not, well, not before, I mean, they all haven't won a race this season, so that's a good thing, in my opinion. I'd like to see one of these new guys win, but there's plenty as Turkey goes down. And Rampancy, ooh, aggressive on Revenge, almost makes the pass, but he isn't going to be able to complete it. But there's plenty of time. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody that's already won pulls this out, because there's plenty of time for the shot clock cheese. But anyways, a good top three right now. If they can hold on to it, they can easily take it, but we'll just have to see if they can hold on to it. You know, that's the toughest thing for the people that haven't won before sometimes, especially Packers. Get the lead a lot, but they can't hold it for the whole 30 laps. That's the challenge. Get the lead, good. You know, you might get a good lead in the beginning of the race, but then you got to hold it. That's the thing that people that haven't won before usually have a problem with. You see, when somebody that has experience winning gets a good early lead, they generally are gone. The race is over, they've already won. But when you see these people that don't win as often get the lead, they tend to make a lot more mistakes and give the race away. So, and you already see a little bit of that from Rampancy, Revenge, and Real Deal. Oh my God, as I say that, Revenge goes down. But you've already seen a little bit of that from all of them. That's definitely not good, as Luke, Papa, you know, Office, Turkey, those veterans behind them are just waiting for them to keep making those mistakes and make their move. Just waiting for that to happen. Championship battle, Papa's in the lead of it still, in front of Office, so he's locked it in right now. It's going to take a bit. And those three championship battlers, Papa, Office, Edward, all next to each other again. So it's going to take a big turn of events for that battle to change. It's definitely in Papa's favor right now, but like I said, anything can happen. As I choke, Revenge makes a mistake, but Luke's not able to capitalize on it. Wow. Thought I was going to choke again. Alright. And I thought I was going to choke again, almost. Wow, I need to learn how to swallow, but anyways. Revenge is doing a decent job right here at holding off Luke, and you see Real Deal and Rampancy up there with a pretty good lead. Those guys that haven't won yet, they're doing a good job so far, but guess what? We just hit the halfway point. And as what we learned from last year's Rellingtown race, it's not over till it's over. And there can definitely be, there was every single Rellingtown race previous, if I remember correctly, besides, you know, Moto 1 of this, every Rellingtown race previously has been won by a guy that was not in the lead in the final lap. Yeah, because Armada won, he wasn't in the lead, I don't think. Well, whatever, in the last 2 laps, if I remember correctly, in the last 2 laps, besides Moto 1 of this race, the last 2 Rellingtown races before this, in the last 2 laps, the leader has not won. The leader of the flag before the white flag, the leader of that lap has not won. It was a pretty good pass by Luke on Revenge there, just taking advantage of the mistake. You see that those guys are making a lot of mistakes now. Rampancy's completely out of it. Revenge is pretty far out of the lead. But Real Deal's got some experience. He's still holding on to it, but he's not the best at SX. Can he keep holding on to it? We'll see what he can do. He has showed some speed this season. Lots of podiums. He just has not been able to get on the top step of the podium. So we'll see what he can do. Well, he's fighting. He's running a good line, you know. Luke's not really going to gain much on him. He's running a pretty good line. And Luke's right there, but... Ooh, Revenge and Office. What happened to Papa? Ooh, Office and Edward both pretty far ahead of Papa. That's going to play into the championship battle, as they've got a good lead on him. With almost 10 to go. I guess I had to take a little break there, but we are back for the finale of this race. Only when Real Deal crosses the stripe this time by, there's only 10 laps to go. And we'll see if Luke can take this win here from Real Deal, but the most important thing... Ooh. We'll watch this for a second to see if Luke makes any aggressive moves, but in a second I want to go to the championship battle and see how that's panning out. Ooh, a crossover right there from Luke. It looks like he's going for it. Oh, Real Deal hits the bump. Oh my god, and then Luke gets really loose. But yeah, you see right here, Real Deal just hits that bump and it's over. Right here, Luke gets really loose, completely sideways, and saves it. You see Office moving into 3rd. Edward in 5th. Oh, and then Edward flips. Edward's going to have to pass Office if he wants a chance. So you see all them. Edward in 5th, and then Papa's back here in 6th. Papa in 6th, Office in 3rd. Definitely a chance for that championship to be stolen from Papa. He's got a good lead still. I think Office, legitimately, I think he has to win this race. If Papa finishes 6th, if his position stays where it is, in order for Office to win the championship, he needs to win. And I do not think Edward can win it. I think Papa right now in 7th. If Edward wins, he could win it if Papa stays in 7th. But if Papa finishes 6th, then Edward's not going to be able to win it. Office can only win it if he wins. So let's watch Office. Let's watch this battle. Since the championship battle right now is... Oh, and then there goes Real Deal. Office moves into 2nd. Rampancy goes down as well. That's gonna move Edward up. Oh my god, just like that, this championship complexion's completely changed. And Papa's fallen way back too. He's gonna have to make some moves, because he has fallen behind Revenge, Turkey, NJ. He's fallen behind a lot of them. I'm just checking position right there. Yes, alright, so... Yeah, Papa, he ended up working his way by Turkey and NJ. He's still going to have to get by Revenge and Lynx for having a chance at this title. So the championship battle goes back to Papa. We have to watch him now. Because now it banks on him. If he doesn't get by Revenge or Lynx, if my calculations are correct, I don't think he gets the championship. So right now, the championship does not rest on Office or Edward's shoulders. It rests on Papa's. Office has got it right now. It all depends on whether Papa can make these moves on Revenge and Lynx. If he can, then it goes back to Office. Can he take the lead and take it from Papa? So this is an interesting battle as Papa makes another mistake. But he lucks out a little bit. Lynx is down, and he's down for a long time. And look at Revenge and Rampancy right there. All Papa's going to have to do, he's got 5 laps. Rampancy makes a mistake. All he has to do is pass Rampancy or Revenge, and he's in very good condition to win this title, especially since his teammate Luke is in the lead, and obviously Luke wants to get that win, because if he gets the win, then Papa's and Papa gets by rampancy, then Papa's pretty much got it. So you know Luke's gonna be going for the win. So it also sort of rests on his shoulders. So there's a lot of different factors into how this championship battle is going to play out with 4 to go. Luke and Office still battling for the lead, and the question, can Papa get by rampancy with only 4 to go? And he makes a mistake too. Wow, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if he can do it. Such a big gap. I mean, rampancy's really going to have to royally mess up. And looking at his name, it looks like he ran a clean lap that time by. It's crazy. I don't know if Papa can get by him. Again, I'm not exactly sure here. Papa might have the championship right now. In terms of points, I'm not exactly sure. But from what I think, he has to get by rampancy. We'll just see how this pans out. Oh, Office. He had a chance to make a move on Luke. That might be it for Office. He goes down. That might be it for Office. And going for the lead. So, if I'm correct, again, I might not be. Let's see what the order is. It's Luke, Office, Rildell, Edward. Yeah. And rampancy in 6, so I think Papa does have to get by rampancy. The way it pans out in my mind, I think he does have to get by him. And there's only 2 to go. So Papa's got to be charging here, as he needs to get by one of those drivers to win this. Again, I could be wrong, but I believe he does. The one good thing for Papa, Luke has a pretty good lead on Office going into the white flag, 1 to go. And Luke has a very good lead on Office. He has a very good lead on him. So as long as Luke doesn't choke, there's no other way to put it, he should have this win. Oh, Revenge makes a little mistake. It's going to slow rampancy down. Oh, they're side by side. They could easily wreck each other right now. This is exactly what Papa wants to see. Rampancy and Revenge side by side. Oh, they almost get into each other right there. Luke takes the win. And Papa, without getting by Rampancy and Revenge, I think he's going to take it. Right there, I think he took it. Yes. We'll see how this pans out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. So without getting by him, his Office still got. Oh, excuse. I was thinking it the wrong way. If Office got in the lead, then Papa would have to get second to have a chance at it. But no, since Office did not take that lead, the way I think about the points now, yes, Papa is going to get the championship. He is your champion for Supercross, and only by a single point over Office. So what the pivotal part was, is Office, I had a little mistake with my math there. Papa only needed to get by Rampancy if Office took first. He did not. Luke ended up holding on to the win. He's going to win the last race of the season. And then Real Deal ended up on that third spot in the podium. But like I said, like I was saying, Papa only needed to get sixth if Office got first. If Office got into first and won this race, then Papa would need sixth to tie. Sixth to tie, and then it would go down to the tiebreaker, where I'm not sure who would have won. I think it might have been Office, but I'm not sure. But what I'm saying is, for Papa to even have a shot, if Office were in the lead, Papa would have had to finish sixth. But since Office stayed in second, staying in seventh, Papa was able to take the win, barely, by 1 point. Another 1 point championship for HRL. Crazy how these things always go down to 1 point. I don't know how it keeps happening, but it does. And you can look right there. There's your final order. Luke, Office, Real Deal, Edward, Revenge, Rampancy, Papa, Lynx, Turkey, Dead. NJ still going around, but I think his race is over. But yeah, crazy finish. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a crazy championship battle at the end. Going down to 1 point again. But I'll see you guys next time.